Hi guys, so I'm doing my October favorites video. Hope y'all had a great October. Mine was pretty good. It's a good month. I wanted to talk about my favorite beauty products from this past month. So I think in more recent weeks I've been focusing more on my eyes, and then before that I was focusing more on the lips, and I did a video on my favorite fall lipsticks, which I still love, but lately the past few weeks I've been more so focusing on eyes because I got this new palette. This is the Mercier Artist Palette, and it looks like this. It has such pretty colors. I love it because it's a little bit more muted of a palette. It has some nice muted mauve colors, some browns, some light shimmery golden shades. It has some mattes, some shimmers. It has a whole row of matte, whole row of shimmer, which I really like because I really like to mix and match finishes. And I love a lot of these colors. My favorites are Plum Smoke, which is like a mauve plum. I love African Violet, gorgeous purple with gold like shimmers in it, and then Sunlit is so good for on the lid, and I'm wearing those three colors today. So I've been really into this palette lately. I've just been wearing it pretty much every day that I wear eyeshadow, and I think it's beautiful. And for lashes, I've been loving the Lancome Hypno Star Mascara. This is so good if you want really dramatic, like dark lashes, and this is what I have on today, and it makes them really long and thick and dark and dramatic, and I love the packaging. I feel like even if I didn't like this mascara, I would still like it just for the packaging. It's sparkly and it's so fun. I love it. So this is a really good mascara if you want dramatic, voluminous lashes, which I feel like mostly everyone would want. So I love this. It's really good. For my face, I've been starting out by using the Murad Perfecting Primer, which I actually love. And I used to use this a lot, and then I lost it for a while, and then I found it, and I've just been using it every single day. It's an amazing primer. They have two finishes. This is the matte finish. So although I prefer more of a dewy, glowy look, I like the matte finish primer because it helps control the oily parts in my T-zone, and it kind of like fills in my pores. The dewy one is nice, but I prefer the matte finish one. And then you can always add like a highlight where you want it. So this is the Murad Perfecting Primer in the matte finish. It's amazing. I love it. It has like a tint to it, but it doesn't actually like impart any tint on your face. It's more so just when you pump it out, you see a little bit of a tint, but really good. Keeps my makeup on all day. Great. For foundation, I switch it up pretty much every day, but I would say my favorite, it's kind of a toss-up between the Stila Stay All Day, which I'm wearing today, and the Kat Von D Locket. I'm gonna have to go with the Locket because it gives me the most flawless finish ever. I mean, it's absolutely stunning on the skin. You just have to make sure that you're well hydrated when you use this. So my shade, okay, this is really dark for me. This is shade 54, and it's definitely a few shades dark. I'm probably like a 48 more so, but I use it because I like to give myself a little bit more color. I don't care if it's darker than my skin. I'll bring it down my neck and bronze my chest and stuff up to make me look tanner. So it works for now, and I'll mix it sometimes with a lighter color foundation. What I found that works the best is, number one, you want to make sure your skin is hydrated before you use this, so make sure you're exfoliated. And then for a moisturizer, I really love this. This is the Bliss Fabulous Face Lotion. It has SPF 15. It's a really lightweight, non-greasy formula. You can get this at Sephora. It imparts a really pretty glow on your face. It has like little glowy particles in it. I don't know what to call it. It's not like shimmer, but it's just like a hint of a glow. Makes your skin look really dewy and fresh and moisturized. So I'll use this first, and then I'll go ahead and prime, and then I'll spray my buffing brush, my Real Techniques buffing brush, with Make Up For Ever Mist and Fix. So the Mist and Fix on the brush makes the brush a little bit damp, so it kind of shears it out just slightly so that I can get a better finish rather than it being so thick and heavy, because it is very thick and heavy, but literally you will have the most flawless face if you apply this correctly. It's pretty great, and it photographs nicely too, so I love this. And then for bronzer, I've actually been using something that's not a bronzer. It's the Mercier Mineral Powder Foundation, which you know I love. So this is a mineral foundation, and it's in the darkest color that they make, which is Pure Honey. And this is what I have on today to kind of give myself a little bit of bronze color. Now, it's not going to impart a lot of color. It's kind of like a more subtle bronze look because it's basically like you, but like 3 shades darker or tanner. So I use this around the perimeter of my face, and it gives me like a nice bronzy glow. So it's in the shade Pure Honey. So I've been using this basically in place of my bronzer, and I love the effect. If I want a more like heavy bronze look, then I'll use a different product like a Too Faced bronzer or something. But if I'm looking for like an everyday subtle type of bronze, then I'll always use this one. It's really, really nice. For blush, I cannot stop using my NARS Luster blush. I love it. It's so pretty for the fall. It's an apricot kind of orange color, and it looks like kind of like the leaves when they change color to that like yellowy orange. It's so pretty. It has like a golden hint in it, and it looks really good on really everyone that I put it on, especially good on people with lighter skin and darker hair. It kind of like brings out the features, and it just makes your cheeks glow. I mean, it's so pretty. That's what I have on. I think it's gorgeous. I love it. So I don't really have a favorite for lips because I've just been kind of being boring, and I'll use like my Dior Lip Glow, or I'll put on like some of this gloss from NARS. It's Odalisque, which is what I'm wearing right now. It's just like a sheer peachy pink because I'm more liking the focus on like a deeper eye right now, and I switch off. I'm like, I love lips or I love eyes, and I switch it off all the time, but lately I've been really liking playing up the eyes. So in order to play up the eyes, you need a really, really good lash curler, and this is one that I got recently. This is the Tarte lash curler. I think it's a new one for holiday. It's like has this really pretty pink design. I love this lash curler. I've been using the Lancome one, and I actually love this one a lot better. It's really good. So I like it because it has like a really good spring in it. It's a little bit harder to maneuver, I would say, because it's different. You don't actually have as much control, but I will tell you this gives the best curl out of any eyelash curler I've tried. So I've been really loving this. It's a great one. And then another type of tool, I guess, I don't know, eyeliner type thing. This is a Too Faced 3-way lash lining tool. At first I didn't like this, and I'll probably do a video kind of explaining it more on how to use it, but I've been loving it for tight lining, just right in between the lashes, getting that really thick lash base. So you just kind of stick it into the base of the lash and wiggle it in there, and it gives the illusion of eyeliner without looking harsh like eyeliner. So that's what I have on today on my upper lash line. So it looks like liner, but it's not like a thick line of liner. It's a really cool product. A little bit of a learning curve, but really good product. And then I have two tools that I want to talk about, hair tools actually. The first one, I feel like I've already talked about it, but we're going to talk about it again. This is the T3 Twirl, I believe it's called, and this is just the curling iron with a clamp on it. I've been using this and only this to curl my hair lately. I've kind of retired my clipless curling irons and traded them in for this newer version of a clampy curling iron. I really love the way this curls my hair. I love the results of it. It's big, loose, kind of like messy, slept-in curls, which is exactly what I am going for. And I love this. It's an 1.25 inch curling iron, so it gives pretty big, loose curls, which is again what I like. And I think it works amazingly. And I have a tutorial showing you how I use this. Every day it kind of changes up. Every time I curl my hair, it looks a tiny bit different, but that video kind of gives you an idea of the look that I like to go for, and also the technique that I use with this curling iron. So I would totally recommend this. I talked about this briefly, I feel like, and I didn't give it enough credit. And most recently, within the past few weeks, I could not have chosen a better flat iron, actually, to tell you the truth. This is the GHD. It's the purple one. It was like a limited edition one from, I believe, like earlier this year or late last year. But just like the basic T3, I believe this is the gold series if I'm correct, but I don't really know. Anyway, so it's purple, which I'm like obsessed with anyway, but I feel like I wasn't giving this enough credit. I don't know why, but before it just wasn't working on my hair, but lately it's been giving me the most gorgeous, sleek, straight hair ever, and that's what I use today to straighten my hair, and I think it looks shiny and it looks sleek and straight, and there's no frizz. And again, my hair is naturally curly, so it takes, you know, a little bit of extra time and effort to straighten my hair, but I feel like this is really good, and I don't think I gave it enough credit before. I'm not sure if I was using it wrong, but now all of a sudden it's just been doing wonders. And I think one of the tricks is to really go slow down the hair shaft. You don't need to just go like quickly, especially if you have curly hair. It's not gonna do much. You want to really take a small section of hair and go slowly down the hair so the heat really has time to get through it and really straighten it and make it nice and shiny. I was about to go buy a Sultra, but then all of a sudden this started working really well for me, so now I can save my money and buy myself a T3 blow dryer, which is next on my list. So I hope you guys liked this. Actually, if any of you guys have tried T3 blow dryers, I would love to hear your opinions on it. I'm thinking of getting the new one. It's called it's like the T2i or something. I don't know. It sounds like one of those Canon cameras, but whatever. It's all black and it comes with a hairbrush. I'm thinking of getting that one. Probably next week I'll go ahead and purchase that, try it out, because I feel like that's going to be a good one. I want to be able to blow dry my hair and not have to always flat iron it after. Maybe blow dry it and then go ahead and curl it, or blow dry it and like leave it kind of like voluminous and with like a little bit of a wave, if that's ever possible. I don't know. Again, my hair is naturally curly, so it takes a little bit more time and effort to actually do it. But you know, lately I've been liking a sleek straight look, and then I've been also liking the nice big curls. So it's kind of like two different opposite ends of the spectrum, but I think they're both, you know, they're pretty and they're fun to play around with. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, if you want to see any tutorials, which I know you probably do, sorry, I have to get on that. If you want to see any reviews on any of these products, let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!